Hi everyone, welcome to Delaware Auto Sales. Today, my name is Nathan. We're going to look at this nice family hauler, Odyssey. I love Odyssey minivans. This is a 2012 Odyssey EXL. Nice one owner van right here. 120, just turned 120,000 miles, so really good miles on this van. These are functional, capable, able, comfortable. There are a lot of things. They can haul your gear, they can haul your stuff, they can haul your family. You can take the seats out and use it like a pickup truck. You can do all kinds of things with it. I have a friend that drives cross country, hauling and moving stuff for people, motorcycles, furniture, artwork, all kinds of stuff, and he actually drives one of these. Sometimes pulls a small trailer behind, so there is infinite possibility with these vans for sure. They are good, they are reliable, they are workhorses. They have obviously the Honda reputation and nameplate behind them, so can't go wrong with a nice Odyssey like this. There is our website and phone number. You can take a look at the Carfax and all of the still photography of the van on there, and look at that. The Carfax is fantastic. It's one owner. It has mostly dealer service records all the way through on the Carfax. There's like 35 service record entries. There's a copy of it right here on the dash. One owner, 35 service record entries. There you can see there at the top it says damage report. There is a damage report back very early in this van's life in 2012. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to pretend and tell you something I don't know, because I don't know. There's the factory sunroof. It just says damage to right side, and I want to take that to explain to all of you that are watching why I was still comfortable to buy this van with that entry. First of all, it was a long time ago. It was 10 or 11 years ago, right? Secondly, it's not an accident, okay? Let me say that about 5 more times. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. It's a damage report entry. So what it means to Carfax is that they say damage to right side. It could be that you broke this mirror off pulling in your garage. It could be that one of your kids busted this handle when they were opening the sliding door. It could be that the wheel was hit a pothole and cracked. Okay, that's the truth. You'll see on Carfax's where it'll say damage to front from a windshield being replaced. Carfax, this is from the horse's mouth. This is from Carfax directly. This isn't me making anything up, because that's not my style. I'm not that kind of person. Carfax counts any removable body part as something that could be considered to be damaged. So if the headlight had a crack in it from a rock off the road and had to be removed and replaced, they would get flagged on the Carfax if it went to a place that did reporting to say damage report to the front or to the right front. So that's my spiel about that, but that is the truth. So I'm assuming when it says damage to right side, because I mean, here it is, the right side looks beautiful. I don't know, maybe the mirror, maybe a handle, maybe somebody broke out the window breaking into the car, who knows. But it's a long time ago, not concerning. I mean, it's running right now. Do you hear how quiet it is? We just did a fresh timing belt service on this van. So let me tell you all about that service real quick, and then I want to walk around and I want to show you some cosmetic imperfections that it does have on the paint and body. You may have picked up on a few of them already. They're all small, but I do want to show and tell you. So service work wise, we did a complete timing belt component kit service on this. So it has a brand new timing belt, water pump, and components all replaced. The tensioners and all of that jazz that goes with it. A new cabin air filter, new wiper blades in the front and the rear, an oil service, and that's everything we did. The tires, the Firestone tires that are on it have 9/32 tread in the front and the back, and the brake pads have 10 millimeters in the front and the back. So the brakes are basically brand new. 10 millimeters is the same as new, pretty much. And then tires at 9/32 are very close to new, only a little bit of wear, maybe 10%, 15% worn. So they've got plenty of time left. They're all seasoned, as we can see right here. And we might as well just start right here. There's our size, 235, 65, 17. So they're not terribly large when it does come time to replace them. So one cosmetic flaw that this has is all of the wheels have some of this going on. This is where salt and dirt gets underneath the finish on the wheel, and it starts to corrode the finish. There's really nothing that can be done about it other than to have these wheels refinished if you so desire. You can see how shiny and new that brake rotor is right there. As I go around and show you each of these wheels, I'm just going to go ahead and point out what I consider to be noteworthy imperfections. There's a little gap in the bumper right here. Maybe this bumper's been replaced or repainted at some point. There's a little bit of extra gap right there and right there, but it's tight. It's not going to fall off or anything. And then there is a small dent down here. There's where some scuffs were here. We had some touch-up paint applied in this area to help make that look a little better. There's a small dent down here at the bottom of the fender right there. Probably ran over something on the road. There's a scuff on the side of this mirror housing right here. Now, I'm going to stop for a second and say what I want to say. These vans are road cruisers, battle warriors. I mean, I would call these marks battle scars, because most people don't treat a minivan like a Porsche. Doesn't mean they abuse it. It just means that it's going to soccer tournaments. It's going in and out of the garage. It's going to the grocery store. It's going to the mall. It's going to Easton. It's going everywhere. And most people, doesn't mean they don't care about it. It's just that when your kids are getting in and out of it, I mean, if you're shopping for one of these, you probably know exactly what I mean. You know, stuff's going to happen. It just is what it is. Your kids are screaming, you're trying to back up, and you scrape the bumper right here against some parking block or something, you know. So there's that with some touch-up paint applied to those marks there. Here's this wheel, again, has that same issue going on, but real nice tire, real nice brakes. All this stuff's really minor, but you know, I want you to see it now so that you don't come to look at this and say, oh, I wish you'd have told me that, Nathan. There's a rust bubble right there above the license plate underneath that trim garnish. There's a dent here at the bottom of the tailgate. I'm going to open this tailgate when we look at the interior and show you more, but you can see the metal has tucked under. They probably ran into something, or who knows, but it doesn't affect anything. The tailgate opens and closes fine. Doesn't affect anything. Some scratches and scuffs down here from probably bumping into something. This side is pretty clean overall. You can see the metallic in the paint. Here's this wheel, same thing going on here. You can see how there's no consistency. Like this wheel, it's in the center. The other ones were towards the edge. There's no rhyme or reason as to how it happens. It's just when something mars the finish and gets underneath that happens. This mirror housing has got a scuff and a scratch and, you know, some little marks on it. This fender has light scratch here, a deeper scratch here that's been touched up. Right here, some spots that have been touched up. Okay. And then here's this wheel. This is probably the nicest wheel. So, I mean, first of all, it's not brand new. It's a used car. Second of all, from this far away, which is approximately 6 feet, it certainly looks very nice. So, you know, you're not paying the price of what it costs new, but you're getting a nice used but not abused minivan that's been well taken care of, especially per the Carfax. And the interior, as we're about to see right now, is absolutely perfect. So let's take a closer look at the interior here. But I promise you, the interior of these generally holds up really well anyway. But this is, I'm going to turn us a little bit so that I don't have the sun glaring, so I can properly show you the interior. The interior of these generally holds up really well, and this is extremely nice. There's really nothing negative that I can recall about the interior, but I'm going to show you everything anyway. Bottoms of the doors are clean. All of this is nice. Sometimes you'll see this material cracking or flaking. This is nice. Window switches are nice. It has all of the original floor mats all the way, the ones that cover the floor all the way across. It has the original owner's manuals, and it has 2 original keys. You can see photos of those in my photo gallery with the still photography on our website. Look how nice the driver's side seat is. It's nice, it's clean, the leather's nice, it's nice and firm, it's not broken down. Side airbags. There's the factory sunroof. The headliner's nice all the way to the back. The interior is really nice. I already took the pictures. That's usually when I kind of identify anything I want to make sure that I talk about on the video. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think there's anything negative that I need to share with you about the interior. Big, huge compartment there. Huge amount of cup holders. More cup holders in here. Boom, boom. All this stuff's here. Nothing broken. Couple power outlets here. Aux input right down here. This is the cool box. You can put your lunch in there or some drinks for the road, not alcoholic. Some sodas for the road in the cool box and put it in there, or have your whole family's lunch. Probably you could fit about, what, a dozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in there for your road trip. Look how nice the floor mats are. Look how nice and clean. Super, and they clip into the floor. Super nice and clean. Center controls right here. It has AM, FM, XM radio, CD library, USB, aux, and Bluetooth. It does have Bluetooth. Here's the climate control, heated seats up front here on both sides. You've got separate climate control for the rear, which is right now synced to be all the same. So if I turn up the temperature, they all change universally. You can lock the rear so that the people can use the rear climate control, which is back there separately. Here's the center screen showing the digital clock. There's the XM radio right there. I just clicked the USB. It says USB, no data. BTA is Bluetooth audio, no connect because there's no phone connected to it, right? Back to FM, and then I just put it in reverse. Backup camera, real nice, real clear, real clean. The USB is here in the glove box right there. Owner's manuals there in the glove box. So you've got USB in the glove box, aux input right here, Bluetooth audio once you've paired your phone. Yep. Dashboard, it's real nice. These weren't really known for any dashboard problems. There's our exact mileage right now, 120,358, 46 degrees outside. It does in fact have a full tank of gas. Look at the range, 572 miles. My friend that travels across country, oftentimes with his that I was just telling you about, as a testament to mileage and fuel, his is an 07 Odyssey, and so it's a little different generation than this, but same van, same motor. He has 350,000 miles. He just did the timing belt for the third time, and he gets super fuel mileage on the freeway. He just went out to Wyoming and back, and I believe this was pretty accurate. He told me he spent less than $400 in fuel to go all the way there and back. It was like 3,500 miles, so not bad. If you click here, trip odometers or trip mileage things, and then or trip odometer, I guess it's called, and then the oil life indicator right there. Then back to I like to leave it on the range. Steering wheel controls, audio, phone, cruise, easy to use. Steering wheel leather is real nice. No issues here. Nice and soft and smooth. The stitching is good. The perforation's good. There's one of the master keys. It does have another one just like this, and these are both original Honda keys. I show that in the photography. Automatic headlights right here. Power doors, power trunk, traction control off. I'm gonna go ahead and open the side door and the tailgate there. It's opening. This is really clean. I mean, look how nice armrest. Look how nice the leather is back here. There's a little tiny something right there, but it's minor. Nice and soft and clean. The backs of the seats are nice. They're not ripped or torn or anything goofy. There's that floor mat right here. Now, this is an 8-passenger van because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back, and then 7, 8. So this center seat oftentimes is missing from these Odysseys, but this is here. 3-point seat belt. You take the belt out of the ceiling, clip it in, and then it's a real 3-point seat belt, so very safe for your kids. I just pulled this tab right here, so this can fold down like this and be a center console with cup holders when one of your kids doesn't need to be there, or an adult. I mean, this is really a proper seat for a kid or an adult. I'm just going to leave that down. But that whole seat comes out. You can take it out of the van, which is why you will see these Odysseys be missing that middle seat, because people take it out, they put it in their garage, and then they get rid of the van. They forget to put it with the van. So anyway, it's nice that it's here and makes it a true 8-passenger. Look how clean all of the tracks and everything are down here. Here's the rear floor mat back here. This third row seat, you probably know, and I'm probably not going to demonstrate on this video because it'd be too hard with one hand. This seat completely tumbles flat and backwards into the well in the back to make a completely flat load floor. You can see how nice the leather is back here too. I love the way these slide like that, and then there's a regular bar right here where you can slide it forward and back, and then of course recline it right there. You can take these seats out too, which my friend John does remove his middle row seats sometimes when he's hauling a bunch of things and needs more space. You can take these completely out, but these have to be physically removed from the van. Once you're in, push button to close the door, and then let me just do that real quick. There is window shade on these side back doors right there, like that. Just a little thing to protect your baby or your children from extra sun. Vents in the ceiling like an airplane. There's that climate control over here, and then there's a window shade on that door as well. And then cup holders. Love these big cup holders for bottled items. There's cup holders galore. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep counting, they just keep multiplying. Super nice. You can pull the handle like that to shut the door or to open the door. The power doors work smoothly and correctly. The jambs in here are very nice and clean. We did clean them and did a nice job, I do believe, when we were detailing. So close the door there. So Stow Magic seat, you can see the diagram. You fold it like this, and then it all ends up down here, and it's a completely flat floor. So pretty easy. It's not difficult, but just a little hard to do with one hand. And then you can recline like this by pulling this tab. So I mean, if there's not stuff back here, these people can recline back that much to be a little more comfortable. So, and then you can see the split. It's a 60-40 split, so you can fold just one side down or the other or all of them. You can see the hydraulic right here makes it easy to fold. Look how nice the carpet is back here. It's not stained or bleach stained or God knows what stained. Sometimes you see some stuff that won't come out, but this is very nice. This is been taken care of. There's some scratches here on the plastic. You know, of course there's going to be, like I said, it's not like these minivans are made to be kept in a museum. They're made to be driven and used. Side airbags all the way to the back, all the way from the front to the rear. This is the seatbelt for the 3-point seatbelt for this middle passenger. So again, all very safe all the way through. The bottom of the tailgate is nice, other than the dent that we already showed. I guess there's a little bit of a dent right there too. I missed that in my first go around. I don't know, maybe these people were opening the tailgate into a metal roof, but it operates smooth and quietly, just like it should. It's not, it lines up correctly like it should, okay? It's not like they backed it into a dump truck. So I get people that come up with the craziest ideas when they see a flaw in a car. Oh, does that mean it was rear-ended? Yeah, it was rear-ended by a toothpick. That's why it's got a dent in such a specific place. There you go. We've seen all of that. That chair slides easily, just like it should. I'm not going to get in this time in the rear. I'm just showing everything. Very, very nice. Like I said, nothing negative to note about this interior. It's extremely nice. I already showed the USB. The owner's manuals are here. This is a hook. I like to call this a grocery bag hook. I don't know what Honda engineered it to be. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's for the lady's purse. I don't know. But nice little convenient built-in hook so that stuff doesn't slide around. All right. I think that's everything on the inside, everything on the outside. Let's take a look under the hood. I think that'll be everything. It's really a nice van. Lots and lots of mileage left for sure. 120 is absolutely nothing for Honda. Look how nice and tidy it is under the hood. Nice and clean. Yes, we detailed it, but it just looks nice when it's clean, doesn't it? Listen how quiet it is. So here's the sticker with the Daco timing belt sticker that we installed. So we put the sticker with the date and the mileage. So there is that. Cover right here so you can listen to the engine on the van. All right, here's the bottom of the hood, nice and clean. Well, take another look around here. Thanks for looking, and feel free to reach out to us, to me, via phone or email or however you want to get in touch. If you have any further questions that you would like answered before you come to see this, I'd be happy to provide. If there's anything I haven't covered here. It's a nice van. It's a nice van for the price. I believe that very much, and I do firmly believe it has a whole lot of life left in it. For sure. Sorry, a little bumpy walking through some snow here. Thanks for taking a look, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.